All right, here we go with the third Optic. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Good to be back. Like I said, the National just wildly busy once again. 13th year of not seeing one single card at the National. Yeah, think about that for a minute. There's everybody up in the break. Hey, if we hit a downtown, why not? We're gonna get weird. I have stuff. I have a whole counter of stuff and boxes I'm trying to keep organized, and I got so much cool stuff. That's what's coming out of some of these boxes as well, which pretty stoked about. But yeah, man, let's try some Optic. I really want to pair some Optic with Contenders now that Contenders has just fell off the face of the earth. Like, I think we could do a box of Optic and 3 Contenders, and it would be wildly cheap, and there would be minimum 16 autos. Wild. All right, Will Levis. Contenders on super sale right now. Kendra Miller, $149. Also, what I think is happening too, Decoy, is that everybody had to buy those huge packages for the National. And so the dudes that aren't used to, spending or, because of their inventory, some of these guys, some of the newer people that bought into the packages, because the smallest package was, I forget what it was, like almost 50,000 for the smallest package. And so these dudes are freaking, some of these dudes are freaking out. Here's Dorian Thompson at a 75. That's actually pretty slick. I don't know, that red looks real good. Yeah, and now it's like, squirrel, hey, get out of there. Say, that's over them Brownies. Got Cleveland. Where they at? Way down there, Scotty B. Yeah, Contenders who? Well, whenever Optic dries way up, then I think people are going to be like, wait, we should... When there's blood in the streets, Decoy, that's whenever you go in. All right, here's Rashi Riceham, Zach Charbonnet at $249. But yeah, some of these dudes are freaking out trying to move all their packages, and Contenders was part of the package as well. And so that could be another reason why Contenders is kind of getting smashed on right now. There hasn't really been a lot of products before Contenders either. $149 until, and then Optic comes out and all the money goes into Optic, and yeah, it gets wild. So yeah, we'll see. I think it'll bounce back. If not, I think Scotty B is going to have a field day breaking all that Contendies. There you go, a little CJ. Oh, Black Pandora, still my favorite. Hoi! Christian Kirk, 6 out of 25. I wish it was somebody good. Or I mean a rookie, that's what I meant. All right, so we still haven't seen the downtown. Maybe they're all in first off the line, I'm not sure. There's Chad Ryland. Silver guy. And Kendra Miller, Terrell Suggs. This is still that first box. What do we got? Dorian Thompson? Yeah, that's right. Luke Musgrave, Aaron Donald, Brock Purdy. And I mean, maybe I should just go out and buy some of that first off the line. And the black and gold Pandoras coming out of first off the line. If these normal boxes are missing that stuff, you guys better throw a fit. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I think they're well aware of it. You can't just pull 22 downtowns in a case and be like, uh-oh, something happened. Little Herbie, chain reaction. Little Bryce, rookie recruits. And last pack here, but the Dorian Thompson at 75, pretty slick. Tank Dell, Retro Series, Eric Dickerson. When we continue on. So we got another round of personals right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet. Still waiting on your personals. Decoy smashed a Caitlin Clark out of the breaker pack, of all things there. I'm telling you, there's a reason why they're selling. Can't believe silver packs are at 40 a pack. Tyler Scott and a Brenton Strange at a 149. So yeah, silvers are selling at 40 a pack right now. A sealed box, I think, is right around 4,000 for because they come sealed up. 90 out of 99. Jake Moody. Yeah, individual pack. I mean, it's just wild, man. And the gold packs, we still have, like I said, if you're Decoy, you're running a little late today, but the gold packs don't even arrive until the 8th. So I'm gonna get everything shipped out and then just make note if anybody has golds, the 2024 golds. But those ones, I think people are pre-selling those on sight unseen at $90 a pack. So that's what I was saying last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever. How did I get what? Golds? I have the 2020. These are all 2023 golds. So those came with, if there was a super premium package that you could buy that had golds with them. But they were from last year's golds. So yeah. Yeah, some more. Little Puka Bean. Yeah, the gold packs. Silvers, yeah. Silvers came home with us. Those ones we redeemed at the actual show. Same with the breaker packs. And yeah, that was it. But the other stuff, the other good stuff, because we still have those VIP bonuses we need to do. I have some pretty neat little packages of it. Oh, this is a little gold guy. Oh, be the CJ Gold. I'll take a Joe Burrow gold my house all day long. These are beautiful. 4 out of 10. Joey B, gold. Now he looks like Eminem, though. Come on, Joey. So the gold guy. Actually, that Tyson's not bad either. That's the orange. 249 Tyson. But gold over to Cincy. Underdog hit. For Jag 08. There you go, buddy. Little Tyreek, $2.99. And Diane Henley. Is it Diane? It might be. Tank, Clark Phillips, just silver guy. Over to Atlanta. But yeah, I got tons of stuff too. Like if for some reason I don't have anything shiny after these breaks or whatever, I'm just gonna be. I have too much stuff. If that's an actual thing. Hey, take it all day. Who's got those rammers? Scotty B, hitting in his sleep right now with that Puka. And that one's 7 out of 25. That's ballin'. Maybe as the downtown market dips because of excess supply, maybe we should buy some up. Sorrow. Come on, man. About time. You sandbagging S, the old sailor you. Look at these little guys. Those look like case hits. Chase Claypool. That thing's pretty slick. After the Puka. You know what's funny? And somebody was telling me up at the National, they're like, you know why downtowns and kabooms are going wild? Because a lot of the breakers out there on the weird different platforms, they put like one either kaboom or downtown with every single break. Or, yeah, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. And that's why the market's going absolutely bonkers. So I don't think there'll ever really be a downturn of it if the demand is that these other breakers need one per break to sell. I don't know. Yeah. But if it ever does happen, we're on it, Decoy. I'm ready. You tell me when and I'll do it. But the market's pretty wild on those right now anyway. All right. Still got one more box. Dude, but Optic heating up there. The gold, well, we had a gold burrow. And the puka at a 25. I like it. And here we go. Last box over here. Hey, Soro. I think you're right, buddy. After this all gets sorted, why don't you take a time out there? Maybe just cool the jets there, Soro. Oh, the old anchor man. All right, DeMarcus Ware after that Brenton Strange there. All right, last box in the 3-box number 3. Got a Jaron Hall over to Minnesota, 58 out of 99. Frankie P. There you go, buddy. National was good. It was hot, real hot. The setup for the National was god-awful. I mean, it was... They have so much space up there, and they blocked off half of the entire convention center and then fit 8 billion people. Like, the traffic jams in the morning, normally, like, no traffic, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get to the IX Center from downtown. And, no, it was about an hour. You had to plan about an hour and 10 minutes if you had to be there at a certain time. Literally the first day, on Thursday, I had a kids case break at 11. We left at 10 o'clock in the morning. There's CD Lamb. The traffic was so bad, we had to do the Chinese fire drill, get out of the car. I had to run into the National. Like on foot, like foot pursuit. Had to run into the National to make it on time because the traffic was so bad. So don't say I don't do anything for the kids' case breaks. I ran on foot. Like dude, I was passing people and they were like, oh my God. They're like, why is this guy? Look at this hero over here. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get your kids, your weird hands coming at me, trying to grab all the cards, trying to get your kids all these free cards, you weirdos. Look, shit. It was a good workout, though, Decoy. I did hear somebody say, do less, God bless. And I was like, man, God, why are you up on my grill? Here's Garrett Williams, 199. Panini did have a stash of high noons that I was able to crack after I got done with the kids' case breaks. I'm telling you, the last day is always the best. Because that's when my filter's off, my patience is at, the absolute bare minimum on the last day. Here's Trenton Simpson, Ricky Jackson. There was one. So the reason why you got a kick out of this. So there's a break and there's a redemption of Jalen Hyatt. And I always tell the kids, I'm like, kids, do not rush the table after the break's done because, it never fails. Some kid wanders up out of nowhere and steals a stack of cards. It happens every single time, religiously. So I'm always like, if you guys just stay seated, I promise, Chad will bring out all the cards to you. It's going to be just fine. You're going to be able to go get your wet hot dogs after this. Everything's going to be good. Nope, didn't listen. So the Jalen Hyatt redemption goes missing. And lo and behold, the kid and the mom come up after, and she's like, well, we didn't get the Jalen Hyatt. We didn't get it. Where is the Jalen Hyatt? And I was like, well, number one, let me finish passing all these out before you start getting all loosey-goosey. I was like, we'll get it all squared away. Then, Will Levis. So then everything gets passed out, and I'm like, all right, it's not anywhere to be sent. And then she goes, well, Jalen Hyatt's his favorite player. I was like, oh my God, no. I was like, you're telling me that this kid got a random badge and then randomly got the Giants, and then it's randomly that his favorite player is Jalen Hyatt, and it was a random that we got a redemption of Jalen Hyatt, and then a random kid came up and stole that redemption card. I was like, do you understand the odds of that? Yes or no? Do you even understand the odds? I was like, your favorite player is Jalen Hyatt? I was like, why? No, I mean, I wanted to say that, but I was legitimately like, well, that's just, those odds are astronomical. I was like, I can't even wrap my head around that. I was like, go play the lottery immediately. You're going to win 100 times over. And so then what I ended up doing, I gave her, the little guy, he wasn't even that little. He was probably way too old to be in the kids' case break. And this year I was calling kids out. I was like, bro, you got a mustache, man. You have a mustache and you have a shirt on that says, I'm 40 years old. So I don't know that you're going to be able to get into the kids' case break, but somehow they get in. I would just drop all the time. I'd be like, hey, I was like, thanks for coming to the kids' case break. I see some of you guys drove here today. And I would call people out. And they would get pissy. I'm like, dude, I'm number one, I'm joking. But number two, you're taller than I am. So we got a little discrepancy here. So anyway, ended up giving that kid, that miniature adult kid, like a hobby box. I forget what it was. It was like a $300 or $400 hobby box of football. And I go, here's the deal. I was like, I think it's just unrealistic that Jalen Hyatt's your favorite player in the world. But here it is. Here's a box. You can sell this box. Keep it sealed. Sell this box right now to whoever. And then you can buy 100 Jalen Hyatts if you want. I was like, okay, good. You're all set now. Clarkfield BJ. And then you got a My House of Will Levis at the end. I mean, that was on a Saturday whenever, we went out on Friday, and it's just, I wasn't ready to, no filter on that day. So, hey, listen, we didn't hit the bounty, but we still have a boatload of these boxes to go. So, I'm going to get this one saved up. I'm going to get back to the personals because, holy smokes, it's getting late now. I apologize. Everybody's like, Decoy's like, well, I just finished lunch. Get that one saved up. Oh, okay. So other than that, it was pretty good. Oh, but the aisles that they had at the National, so it was just such a tight space. It was almost like they did it on purpose to Panini. Like they bumped him right up against DA, which that's not the worst thing, but they bumped him like, I forget who was in front of him. Somebody was set up. It was like, who was it? Like Heritage Auction. I don't know. It was one of the other ones that people were like, nobody's really going to go to your booth. But they saw this huge setup and it like overshadowed, like it just covered up Panini, but still nobody went to their booth and everybody just went to the Panini booth. So, oh, Decoy, you want me to put the last ones up? You think we can we should be able to fill them up, right? I feel like we should. All right, I'll put the last one up. Fire it up. I like it. Decoy, I like your style. Let's move it. All right. Let's put the last one up. And here we go. Almost. And yes. Yes. There it is. All right. Big old bounty on the last one. Got to hit it downtown. I'll start knocking around these the personals here for us. while we fill up that break. We'll break it as soon as we go, too. Soon as we go. Live breaks. Let's get that one. We're all done with that one now. Okay.